Good evening. Welcome to my home. We're finishing up the last of the decorations, and I thought I'd share with you the progress we're making. Isn't it beautiful? We've got something in almost every window, and we learned the trick of shining the spotlight up on a tree, and it magnifies the light by probably 100 times. I'm going to pivot here and show you the pond where my koi are. It's a guest bedroom. And this is our veranda. Isn't it glorious? Light. We have wrapped presents, wrapped boxes under everything. And here's this beautiful, beautiful new wreath this year that Janet brought me. Isn't it lovely? Okay, let's go in. So we'll look at these trees here that frame this front window where the tree is. Do you see how the trees get doubled in the glass? The white one behind me? All the trees in the house get doubled. It's fantastic. Okay. So we're pivoting here. Giving you a slightly different view of everything. Haha, be yourself, everybody else is taken. I don't know why it makes me so happy to have so many Christmas trees and so many lights. This is a heart tree. It's got all little hearts on it. Okay, let's move over a bit. And here's a phlox tree that has lots of gray and silver and silver garlands on it. It's been very different and very effective this year. It has its own little angel on top. I had a young boy, about 6 or 7, visit last year, and he was not familiar with Christmas as we do it here in the States. He was in awe, and I only had 14 Christmas trees that year. Well, I advertised 14, and then we got 3 more, so it was... Anyway, he went around and counted all the trees, and then right before he left, he looked at me and he said, "All those presents." I said, "They're just beautifully wrapped, and they hold all my hopes and dreams for the next year." And I said, "You can pick a box and take it home and fill it with your hopes and dreams for the coming year. And the next morning you can open it up and release all your dreams, and we'll watch to see what happens." I love these lighted boxes. The one on the left didn't work. And this is a new tree. This is the latest new tree, this tall, slender one. We needed something here at the end in this space, and also at the end of the etagere. And I have 2 huge pots of geraniums that we pulled from the rail boxes and the hay racks, and they're doing beautifully. Fresh buds. They're not wilted. I'm just so happy about that, because they were really too big to store for winter. So you see we have silver bells and blue bells and And the silver beads. And for those that you've been watching, know that I took cuttings of geraniums and stuck them in wet dirt. And I sit the containers in water. And I try to keep a quarter of an inch to half an inch of water so I can wick up. And they're doing all right. They're getting rid of some of their extra leaves. They're sacrificing. They'll be all right. I had 100% results with that last year. So pleased. You know, you find the exact color of red that you want, and then you can't find that color the next year. At least that's my experience. It's very dark, and I like that really deep, dark, rich red. You can tell I like red, can't you? A lot of red balls on these trees. So here we go. This one has a lot of gold tinsel on it. Gold, and the lights shine through from the center of the tree. So we have some stockings. And my little Santas, children Santas outfits. That was a gift as well. Oh, looks like my bay leaf needs some water. Okay. And here we have our berries and leaves. These are all synthetic, but the bridal wreath is from this last spring, and it's lasted. Isn't that something? Oh, that's interesting. The shadow isn't showing up on the ceiling, on the wall behind. Isn't that lovely? Okay, I'm at the fireplace. We're going to pivot around here so you can see. Okay, we're going to go and look out on the balcony. Miss Janet did something spectacular this year. So I have grow lights on several of my plants that are in the house, because there's just not, I have big windows, but the big windows don't let any light in because the eaves are pretty big, you know, anywhere from 4 to 6 feet. So I don't get very little direct sun in here, except where the herbs are on the baker's rack. Over there where you see the hats. Well, I get some south light there for a little while in the morning. And look at our balcony. Isn't that gorgeous? You saw me plant all the pansies, and they're doing just great. And they'll double and triple over the next little while. And here we got these lovely little lanterns and the red berries. Isn't that lovely? And look at how pretty they are at night. And oh, here, somewhere along the line, I thought I was buying solar-powered lamps that would fit in the ground, come on at night, and they turned out to be regular bulbs, but they look like flames. So we put some bells up on these. So when we sit out here in the evening, when it's okay, we've got a nice, look at this view we have of the house when we sit in the chair. It's going to be a happy holiday. I'm so happy today, and I'm so happy to share this with you. Enjoy my Christmas. And I leave the lights on 24/7. So if I get up in the middle of the night, for some reason or other, come to the kitchen, get a glass of water, I have all these beautiful, beautiful lights on. It's just fantastic. Okay, let's check out the bathroom, because that has a tree as well. So my guests will have a place to See some Christmas. Here we are walking down the hall. See, you can see into the bathroom. Look at that. Look at that. Now I'm going to move over so you can see it doubled. In the mirror. Whenever you can take advantage of glass or mirror to double your tree and your lights, it's just such a gift. Okay, let's walk to the guest room and I'll show you the tree in there too. Okay, we're coming into the guest room. We're not going to go in all the way, but there. And that looks beautiful outside. And that angel has lights in it. And the library also has a little tree, but I won't show you that tonight. Anyway. So look at there. Trees even in the side door reflected. Isn't that magical? Isn't that magical? And look at here. The trees are reflected in the glass of the sliding glass doors. Marvelous. So take advantage of every asset you can when you're putting together your, see, there, the tree behind me is reflected in the glass. Happy holidays, and thank you for sharing with me.